Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizzano, and this is another episode of the world famous University Love, the best podcast in 1, 2, 3 show online marketing moves. And we are coming to you live today. Today is October the 7th, 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a Friday. Come on in, come on in, come on in. How have you been all week? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this podcast, we are cruising down the highway. You are riding with me. I am on my way to the job that I'm soon to be quitting. Okay? We had to go in tonight, but we're going to record an episode while we are driving down the highway. We are hands-free. We are hands-free. We are ready to go. We are rocking and rolling. Hey, little kid. Anyway, so today we are going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about why you should not be ashamed, why you should not hide your opinions, why you should just say what you mean what you say, and it does not matter, because there are going to be people that like you, there are going to be people that don't like you, so it does not really matter. Okay, let's go. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I saw on Wednesday, I believe, Tuesday, Wednesday, one of the two. I saw, we all know the comedian Dave Chappelle, you know, Dave Chappelle, he had a new comedy. And of course, I went on Twitter to upload my other podcast, and this is the only time I get on Twitter, and I saw that Dave Chappelle was trending, so I said, he must have said something else, you know, and I go in there and I look, and of course, Dave Chappelle, he's in LGBTQ community. Apparently Dave Chappelle said something on his comedy special that offended them, and you know, they did not take that too kindly. Now, there are gonna be some people that are gonna say, I saw this lady today, she said she was boycotting Netflix until they took the special down, and I'll be honest, Netflix ain't taking that special down, you know what I mean? Like, come on, that special is generating headlines for Netflix, it's generating money for Netflix, you know, not that you're looking to be controversial, but controversy does make you some money, you know? It's just like, if you say, it's just like when Trump was in office, and a lot of conservatives, they said they were for Donald Trump, and then people in the African American community would say, "Oh, you're a sellout, you're this, you're that, you're the other." But you know, you could make a living, you could make a nice living being a black conservative, or let's say Fox News, you know, because you are going against the grain, quote. You are going against the grain, so to speak, when it comes to being black in America, because most people that are African American, black, however you want to phrase it, most of the time they fall into the Democratic Party. Now, me myself, I'm an independent. You know, I don't think much about politicians to begin with, but hey, it is what it is. But you're a black conservative, and you say, hey, I think Trump's doing a great job, then you're going to get some backlash from the African American community, but Fox News is going to bring you out, and you probably can sell a few books, and you know, it's controversial, but it's only controversial to other people. You know, your opinion is your opinion, and that's the thing about the world. People are offended by Dave Chappelle, but why would you take what Dave Chappelle as gospel? You know, if you are gay or lesbian, you know, transgender, whatever you may be, why would you get offended by Dave Chappelle? You know, and it's not of course everybody's not offended, but you know, there's all these woke people, these social justice warriors, who I suggest you should definitely stay away from, because you know, all these woke people, these woke people, these socialists, these defund the police people, especially if you live in America, these defund the police people. It's like the lady that she was screaming about defund the police. She's a representative out of my home state of Missouri. She was screaming defund the police, and then she's paying like $70,000 for private security, you know. So So on one hand, you want to defund the police, but when it comes to your safety and protection, no, we can't. We can't don't defund these private security details. So there's a lot of nonsense in the world. There's a lot of controversy in the world, and this is only going to make the next. Let's say, okay. So that was the end of Dave Chappelle and his run with Netflix. He made like $50 million with Netflix. Now let's say these four comedy specials that I think he's done 3 or 4, but they have been like lives. Every time he does one, somebody's like, "Oh, Dave Chappelle," it gets a lot. What do you think is gonna happen if he says, "Hey, I want to do another comedy special"? There's gonna be HBO. There's gonna be Netflix. There's gonna be Amazon. There's gonna be a lot of people with checkbooks who want to write Dave Chappelle a big check. And now he can, he don't need the money. Don't get it wrong. But he can write his own price because he has. It doesn't matter if you don't think the specials funny or not. It does not matter. The specials have been a lighter rod. So Dave Chappelle is up there when it comes to. He's in the same category as Trump. Like whenever Trump says anything, it does not matter. It's gonna be news. It's gonna be talked about. People are gonna debate it. People are gonna argue the point. And all these people are doing. All they think about it is sharing their opinion. And so that's why I say you build yourself a base. You build yourself a following. And by all means, people, share your opinion. Don't be ashamed of your opinion. Don't be ashamed of what you believe in. Don't be ashamed of your thoughts. And the more, people love to say this, but people are really not this way. But people love to say they're authentic. Okay, I think that's how you say it. But people love to scream the authenticity and everything. But then they're phony baloney. You know what I mean? It's like. When I saw AOC, she had a dress on that said "Tax the Rich," but she's at a ball with all these elitists, and they all spent like $30,000 a ticket, And so you telling me tax the rich, but you are hanging out with the rich, right? Or it's like these socialists, like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders has 3 houses, People scream socialist, but yet and still they have these $2 million houses, $3 million houses. The founder of the Black Lives Matter organization, they scream all this Black Lives stuff, but you live in LA, you live in a mansion, like a $2 million mansion in a private gated community or whatever, So it's very nonsensical, These people love to scream about authenticity. People love to scream about, I'm 100% up front. I keeps it real. Most of the people in the world, ladies and gentlemen, they do not keep it real. They don't keep it real at all. They keep it very dishonest, as a matter of fact. So the hypocrisy, as you would say, is through the roof. But you share your opinion. Does not matter. Listen, you could be the greatest guy, you could be the greatest gal on earth. Somebody's still not gonna like you. Maybe they don't like bow ties. So somebody's like, I don't like that guy because he wears bow ties. Okay, so that should have. Don't try to be. The more likable you try to be, the less money you're gonna make. You know what I mean? Like, run your business how you want to run it. If you're a nice person, then that's great. We can all be nice. I'm not saying you have to be mean, you have to be a jerk, you have to be you have to be a butthole, you have to be any of those things. But who you are is who you are, And at the end of the day, that's it. If you're not overly friendly, if you're not like the most friendly, like, I'll be honest with you. If you meet me walking down the street, you say hi, I say hi back. I'm not the most up front, blah, 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 blah. That's not who I am, I'm more, hey, how's it going? Hey, how you doing? Somebody tries to have a conversation, I'll make some conversation with them, but I'm not out here looking to start up conversations. I'm not like the party, I'm not. That's not who I am. And so, if I told you, hey, Georgia. I don't like to blah, 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 blah. I listen to the show. Blah. Yeah, first I would meet you. We have so much. The first 5 minutes, I would probably be like a warm up. I like to warm up the people. I like to warm up the people. I'm not going to come out with but, in today's society, this whole keeping it real, being authentic, being honest, being upfront is a lot of hogwash, And so, at the end of the day, the more honest you are, the more open you are. I'm not saying you have to give your whole personal life details. You don't have to tell everybody everything, You don't have to tell people. Because, it's some people that, you see these people that are like, you see some of these people, it's sort of like Will Smith. Will Smith, he's winning the magazine. He was talking about he's in an open marriage and all this kind of stuff. Nobody cares really. At the end of the day, Will Smith is he's a great actor to me. He's a very talented guy. Music. Summertime is one of the greatest. Summertime is one of the greatest cookout songs you can ever have on your playlist. And Will Smith is a good actor. He's a great actor. Whatever category you want to put him in. But at the end of the day, his private life is his private life. We don't care. But his family has decided, in order for us to keep drumming up the Will Smith business, the Jada Pink Smith business, they're gonna put all their lives out there. You know what I mean? Like every little detail, and that's fine. If that's what you want to do, then you have at it. But for the rest of you, if you want to start a channel, you want to start a podcast, you can share your opinion. You don't have to share your whole private life. You don't have to share your sex life. You don't have to share your marriage with us. You can share your opinion. You can talk about the world, what you think about the world, how you see the world, your view of the world. So you can be open with that. You don't have to be open with everything. But these days, a lot of people they want to hang on to their fame. 15 minutes of fame is coming up, and they go, what else can I do outlandish, outrageous to grab 15 more minutes of fame? You know what I mean? So that is some people. So and they figure, and some people know that controversy creates the great Eric Bischoff. He's a wrestling. He was president of the WCW. He wrote a book called Controversy Equals Cash, or something. Creates cash, something like that. And so it's very true, And Dave Chappelle, he knows what he's doing, He knows that if I talk about this subject and that subject, these people are gonna jump on it. It's a hot button topic, And he knows that the LGBTQ community is pretty sensitive. Apparently, words hurt their feelings a lot, and so he knew that once he broke this topic, that it's gonna be talked about, And I went on Netflix, it's in the top 10. It's gonna be in the top 10 this whole weekend. It's probably gonna be in the top 10 next week. All these people are gonna boycott them, blah 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 blah. But I'm telling you, the next special, the next comedy show that he does is going to he can write his own check, The next thing that Trump does, he can write his own check, And so when you get to that level, who knows? You could, maybe not, but the point is, have an opinion. It doesn't matter what if you like in the United States, we have to think about abortion. Now, me personally, I don't believe in abortion myself. But do I should tell women how to get abortions? No, I do not. I can't tell a woman. Now, if I was in a relationship with a woman, she got pregnant, then I would say, hey, no abortion for me, sister. But you can't. I don't think the government, But first off, in my opinion, we should choose more. We should teach kids of the world, more about safe sex. Honestly, the best approach, because there's a lot more, especially in the United States, especially me being black in the black community. There's a lot of teenage pregnancy, and that one way to hold yourself back when you become I know people love to post about, I see on Instagram every now and then, so and so graduated, they had a baby at 16 and they got their PhD and all that. That's wonderful, but you had help. Let's not act like you was 16 and you just started doing this stuff all on your own. Your parents or somebody helped you out along the way. Let's not get crazy about it, but it's a lot easier for you to get your PhD without a baby than it is with a baby, okay? I mean, I'm 42 years old and I was trying to read my book today and my daughter was just, she was not having it, okay? I read one page and then she was like, and I thought, whoa. I could imagine trying to do homework for college or something at the age of 17, 18 and a baby just screaming in my ear, it would not work. But first off, I would probably drop my baby off my parents, but it is what it is. But the thing is, that's an opinion, and if you don't have to force, you don't have to come out and just before, somebody will tell you something, you just like, I really wasn't looking for that, But if it's on the topic and you have an opinion about it, then by all means share your opinion. You don't have to force it. You don't have to try to be controversial. Because things that you say are gonna sometimes just giving your opinion sometimes. With the world these days, how sensitive everybody is, whole cancel culture and everything. Sometimes you just say a statement that's gonna create controversy, And should you shy away from that? Probably not, especially if you are in content. If you are creating content, that is something that you shouldn't shy away from giving your opinion, You shouldn't shy away from controversy. You shouldn't shy away from things like that, because it's part of the business, You are in a public forum. You are out here trying to, because let's be honest, I do a podcast. You might do videos. You might do podcasts. You might write blogs. And once you, and if you didn't want people to listen, you would not be doing it, right? So you want to be in the public eye. I want to be in the public eye. You want to be in the public eye. This is why people start trying to be. This is why people on the internet try to create content, because they want to be seen. They want to be heard. So don't get me wrong. So don't get upset when you share your opinion and somebody does not like your opinion. It's just part of the beast. It's part of the fabric, of our lives. Okay, so don't shy away from the controversy. Don't shy away from giving your opinion. Don't worry about getting canceled. You won't get canceled. Come on. It's a lot of nonsense. Right? A lot of sensitive people out in the world. So don't worry about all that. Do what you do. If you are a comedian, if you tell jokes, I wouldn't shy away from the jokes that you tell, because there's always going to be an audience that's going to like you. There's always going to be an audience that doesn't like you. It is what it is, Figure out who you are. Figure out what role you want. Figure out your truth. Figure out the things that you like to talk about. Figure out the things that you want to do, and take it from there, And you never shy away from your opinion, If you think something is BS, then hey, stand on that. Alright? So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We will be back Monday. And Monday, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back to rocking and rolling. We're going to do this show every single day. We're going to talk about marketing. We're going to talk about getting yourself out there. We are going to talk about things that you need to do to find customers, to make customers, to sell to customers. We are going to talk about everything under the sun when it's as far as marketing. We are going to be here every single day for as long as possible. And so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, of course the episodes will probably be about 15 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes at the most, because I don't want you to, have to consume, 2 hours of me every day. That'll be annoying, right? Of course. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back Monday with an all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, I'm Tony Rizzano. Thank you for listening, and as always, everybody, peace.